Right, hello guys, me Steve, how's it going? Right, I'm doing an update on the items I was given yesterday. I went up to a particular area. Sorry about the lighting, by the way. Can't do nothing about it. Well, I pulled out a load of like cables, and I went back up there yesterday just to see if there was anything else in there. I couldn't find nothing. So I thought I'd carry on walking up the road a little bit, and I kind of thought, what's that across the road? That was like computers. And lo and behold, there was like several computers, some motherboards, two laptops, and a DVD recorder. So this I'm going to show you our honest pickup from the guy's house. Well, I'll say his house outside on the driveway actually. I did knock, asked for permission to take them. He said, yep, go ahead, take what you want. And I said, well, I'd like to take them all, mate, but I can't carry them all in one go. I said, is there any chance I could like get them put behind your garden or something and come back and collect them one at a time? And he said, well, to be honest with you, I'm going to be out most of the time. I don't really want to leave my gate open. So he goes, isn't there no way you can get them taken home? I said, no, mate, because I don't drive. I don't even have a push bike, and even if I had a push bike, it'd be awkward to carry home. I said I'd get a taxi, but I left my wallet at home because I don't want to keep bringing my wallet out because there's no reason I'd need to bring it out for anyway. So he goes, well, look, what I do is I'll give you some money, order a taxi, and take it home. I went, you sure? He goes, yeah, no problem. So he gave me £5 plus €2. He ordered a taxi for me, and I brought everything home. And I'm a person who will give money back to someone who's lent me money to get back. I would have even given money to give me a lift home actually, but he couldn't because he was very busy. Because I said to him, any chance you could deliver it for us? I'll give you something for petrol. He goes, I'm sorry mate, but I'm really busy. So he gave me £5 plus €2, and I did go back and I did give him his money back. So I'm going to show you what I got, and I have been testing out the computers. None of them's actually lighting up at the moment. Could be many reasons, but I'm going to show you what I got anyway. Right, I've got a complete brand new motherboard. Oh, by the way, these two laptops are my own. These are my own laptops I've had for a few years. So, brand new motherboard, still sealed. So that's a good probably about 20-30 quid, maybe more, don't know. This laptop here is one of them. It's a Packard Bell. It's got Windows ME on it. The battery is 40, so it does need a new battery. And sometimes when you turn it on, it looks like the screen's not coming on, but if you close it and do that a couple of times, the screen actually does come up. That's how I found that it had Windows ME. Right, so that's those two. Now into the living room. It's going to get a little bit dark out here until I turn the light on. I haven't locked my door yet. So this is the so I don't know what to see this actually, but this is the DVD recorder. It does work, but the DVD doesn't come out when you press eject. So there's a problem with that, but it does light up and everything. This actually works. It's a Windows XP PC. It's all in one, and apparently he told me it came from a doctor's surgery. There is software on there, but I'm having problems with the mouse because it's actually a touch screen PC, so when you put your fingers on it the mouse moves. You don't need an external mouse. That's my old PC, so that I did not get. This one I got is a NEC. I think it's got Windows, well, it would have had Windows 8 on it, but I can't seem to get that one open, and it's not giving me anything on screen. This is the second laptop which I got off him. That was not in there. That I found and put in there myself. I haven't got a power pack for it. I did find one which I thought might have been a good enough kind of power, but when I turn it on all the lights keep flashing, so I need to find a power pack for that. Right, so hang on a minute, let me just put this down for a second. Right, so this is another computer which he gave me. This one. They all have like motherboards in them and processors, but none of them have got like fans, which is a bit of a shame. He gave me this one as well, an Advent. Again, got the processor. It's got a card in there, but nothing else, no memory, no hard drives. Most of these I believe might have been IDE, because you've got IDE card slots in there. So you know, I have got IDE cards. This is another one he gave me. It doesn't power up. I think the power supply's blown on it, but he did give me some spare power supplies. Let me just put this down again for a second. So this one actually is the one you actually put flat. It's got a nice LCD screen on it by the looks of things, so I really want to get that one working. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 PCs, the DVD, and the other ones here. 2 I got from another place. That one there is one of my old ones, so don't think that I got that given to me. I think that's IDE, which I'm hoping it is, because then I can start testing out the IDE hard drives that he gave me, which I can't remember what I've done with. Oh, actually, here's all the IDEs. I'll show you them in a minute. These other bits here I got from an old PC store. I've not tested this one yet. It's got no battery. I don't think it's going to work because it's got all this bubble, so I think the screen's completely knackered in that. Just like all of these are knackered. No, look like they're complete, they're not. That one's actually bent in half. See like a bend mark in it. No, you think, oh, there's a laptop, you know. Well, it may look like a proper laptop, but they've got screens missing. The only thing that might be worth taking out of these are the keyboards. But I have noticed that some of the keyboards do have missing numbers or missing bits from them. But you never know, I might be able to take a couple out of other. Like, if that's the same type of keyboard, which I'm not saying it is, that's a HP, and that's a HP. You never know, I might be able to take out the number 7 key. And put it on here. Because then if that works, then I can actually sell the key. But I think they're not going to work. You can see I've just taken that one out. No, it's completely different kind of keypad. So unless there's actually an actual HP as well. You know, these ain't going to be working, I know that for a fact. There's nothing I can do with these. Is that the same kind? Let me see. No, I don't think that one's even going to work either. No. No, I've got you stuck. I'll leave it for now. So what I'm going to do is try and look at these keypads and see if I can actually make 1 or 2 keypads as one proper complete keypad, and then take the keypad out and sell that separately, because these will probably be put on eBay later on. I did find some parts of mobile phones, but I don't think they're going to work. No, a few of them are completely scratched, some are broken, cracked, so I don't know why I picked those up. That's my screwdriver set. So yeah, like hard drive wise, there was 3 SATA hard drives. 2 of them I got working and 2 of them I didn't get working. So we got a Maxtor there. I'm not sure the actual drive sizes. I know there's one which is only 20 gig. There's another 40 gig. That's a 60. That's a 10, I think. That's a 40 gig, and these are all IDE. Not sure if that one. I can't tell you actually, because I don't have my glasses and I can't read that small writing. Even with a light, I can't read it. Could be 20 or 30 gig, that one. Oh no, that says 160. Yeah, 160. Because I wrote it on there and I did see it up here, 160 gig. So I think the highest one is 160. 40 gig, which was already written on there. 4 gig FAT32. Oh, actually, I think the lowest one is like 2 gig. It says 3 gig FAT32. 20 gig okay. 17 gig. So I suppose that's an actual 20, but time it's been formatted it goes down to 17. 32140, I think that's a 30 gig, I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that one. This one is a 4 gig. This one is 80 gig. Yeah, I checked on it. The Western Digital 800, so that means it's up 8 gig. Last two coming out. 2-2. That might just be 2 gig. I don't know. So I can't read what it says on here. I can't do any kind of like research on them without my glasses. And the last one is this one, and that's probably a 4 gig as well. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, and I believe these are all IDE. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. There's a 1 terabyte one in the bedroom which is knackered. That's 17, and 2 working SATA ones. 19 hard drives, all 3. But I don't know those IDEs work. I'm going to have to use my old PC, which is that one over there. I believe that's got IDE in it. If it ain't that one, I know this has got IDE in. So I will use that to see if I can get any of them working. Because when I turn them on, I'm just getting nothing on the monitor. You know, I do have some memory chips here. I've got another 2 chips in the bedroom. It did give me 2 power supplies. That's one of them. But all that down there I got from a different place. All that laptop stuff, apart from the top one, I got from a different place. Old car radio stereo, kind of tape CD player. I got from someone's trash bin. That I got from a trash bin. CDs I've already had myself. Okay, some other motherboards which I'll quickly show you. He did say that these all work, but I need to test them. And I don't think these are actually the correct motherboards. Box says Master Sonic, but they do come with the processor with a little fan on it. So I'm not sure if this is the Master Sonic. You might have just taken out the motherboard and then changed it over and used the box to store it on. Another one. This one does not have a processor in it, but he said it should work. I'm going to check up on the internet later on in the week. I'm not going to do it this way. I'm going to look on the internet later in the week and see what, you know, I can find, see if they're actually worth anything. If that is the memory, if that is the one for this K7 VT4, yeah, this is that one. So it's actually got the CD driver and the manual for that one, which is good, because that actually apparently adds better value when selling it, because it saves people the hassle of looking for drivers that don't know. And this one, let me just put it on there for a second. This one doesn't have any driver, CD or manual with it, but it has got a processor on. Let me just see if it's the right motherboard. It's sometimes hard to find out where the writing is for it. A30 CF. It's supposed to be an Athlon 512. If this is the right one, then it should be a Athlon 2800 CPU, 512k catch, 1800 megahertz clock speed. M860 SKT 754. But I'm not seeing on here the information off the board. It might be it, it might not be. Can't see nothing on the back. But it does have the processor and a fan. No memory. But as I say, you know, the memory I might have on a different board might work on it. It fits it. But if it works on it or not, I don't know. So I don't know if I'm going to test these out. I might do, but because I've not really built any computers in the past, it's kind of a bit more of a challenge for me to do this. So it's got 3902 A586. Don't mean nothing to me on that. Usually it tells you, you know, the motherboard on here, but I can't see nothing on there. But anyway, I've got 3 things I could do with these motherboards. I'll tell you in a minute, once I finish making this noise. See, that is the right. If that is the right processor, the right motherboard for this box, and at least I've got the right box for it. But I'm not saying I have. Did find another one of these today, which is in my. Well, actually, this is the one. I've got one in my bedroom as well. Actually, let me just move these out of the way again for a second. Put that up there. Put this back in here. So, you know, as I say, sometimes I tell you exactly what the board is, but I'm not actually seeing the information of the board. So I don't know if this is actually the board for this box. Right, so down here it's just like one of the cables I've found, a couple of IDEs, modem card. I'm not sure what that card is actually. Graphic card and another motherboard with a processor on. That again I need to check, see if it works or not. As I say, I've not done no computer building in a very long time. So it's going to be, you know, one of those days I'm going to have to sit down and just mess around with it and hope I don't cause any damage to them. So I really need to test them out before I can get rid of them. Now, I could probably sell the board scrap and sell the processor separately. Put it as like possible working. Batteries will be taken out, you know, because like you ain't supposed to sell stuff through any kind of like media and send through postage systems with batteries on, so they'll have to come out. But that's one of the power supplies he gave me. He'd give me a second one. I can't remember what. Oh, there it is down now. That's the second one. Oh, some kiddies DVD CDs I found the other day. I just picked them up. But yeah, that's it. You know. Oh, actually, no. I found all these mobile phone cases. No, they're all old type. I think some of them are like the old iPhone 4, iPhone 5 and various other ones. There was some nice leatherish cases like this, Q10 whatever it was, valued at £5 each. So all those I found, and in here they're like screen guards. All those were found when I found those old laptops. As I say, apart from that one, so I only got that one yesterday. My sister's going to go fucking crazy when she sees this video, but I am sorting it out. I've got a box, plastic box, here, all full of cables and other stuff. I'm just looking for another box to put all these in. These computers will go in a cupboard, so I have got a little bit of room in the cupboard. Some of them I'll be wrapping up in green bin liners for now and sticking that in the balcony because I don't have room in here to put them. Well, you know, I don't want them cluttered up in here. So all these will be sorted out within the next few days, Denise. Don't worry about that. But I'm going to sit here, you know, during the daytime, possibly the weekend, and start going through these. All that stuff there was given to me by an elderly gentleman, and he gave me one PC, which was that one. I believe doesn't power up, so that's another computer I've got to sort out. There's a couple more computers down there which needs to be sorted out as well. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 computers. If I can make 2 computers out of them, working ones, great. Don't know what I'm going to do once I do get any working. The other ones I'll probably scrap out, take the motherboards out, processors, power supplies, and then scrap the actual cases. But I want to try to like get some of the nicer cases like this one. Keep that one, possibly that one and that one, and then scrap out the other ones probably. I know it's a bit of a mess, but I will get it sorted out soon. You know, my sister Denise going, "Oh, you should get rid of a load of your crap before you start getting more." Well, I did get rid of a lot of stuff, but now I've kind of like built it up again for PCs. But if I see any more computers outside, I don't think I'll probably take them. You know, I might take the motherboard out, you know, scrap it out on the street or something. See if it's got a hard drive, processor, memory, motherboard, and that's it. Take them out, leave the PC in the power supply there. So let's say I found this on the street tomorrow. That's got an AMD 64 down there, which I did not recognise. So that's not, that could be an AMD 64 processor in there. Let's have a quick look. So an AMD. It's already got yeah, it's going to be SATA So I'm going to put a SATA drive in there, a SATA hard drive. It's got IDE DVD-ROM in there. I could probably put see, it's only got one IDE in there. You know, the guy did say that these work. So, depending on what that processor is, I don't really want to take the processor out. It's got a built-on graphic. So, if that is an AMD 64, that's worth a bit. K9AG Neo 2 digital. Thing is, I ain't got no memory for it. I'll have to look on eBay, so much the memory is. But what I will do with this one, oh hang on, I think this is the one where the power button wasn't working properly. Hold on a minute. Have I got a power cord in here? Put you back up there for a minute. I can't remember if that worked or not. If it fires up, then it'll be okay. I might be able to get that working. Okay, that's just another backup. I'm not sure if that fired up or not. No, it does work. I don't think I'm going to get drink on screen. Not getting that on screen. I think I need memory on it. Let me see if that memory over here works. Hold on a minute, guys. Let me just try plugging this memory in. I don't think it's going to work, but we'll give it a go. I don't think this is the right memory. No, it's not the right memory. Give me 1 second. I think I've got one more memory stick in the bedroom. We might be able to try. Right, don't know if these two will work, but we'll give it a go. That's one in. No, this is a different type. Well, I've got one in, so we'll try that, see if that powers up. Alright, let's see what happens. If anything. No, I'm getting yet nothing on the monitor. See, you know, I've done computers for such a long time. So I'm not saying the motherboard does work, but spinning up the processor. So I did used to build my own computers, but there was a time I kind of like screwed up a couple of times and I kept having to send stuff back and it was costing me too much money. So I thought, you know, screw it. I'll just buy one off the internet, complete built one. No, it won't come up on monitor. So I don't know if these are, you know, working or not, to be honest with you. I can't turn the computer off without actually switching off from the back. You know, I don't think the memory card was actually plugged in properly either. But I'll have a muck around with them later during the week, maybe the weekend, give a muck about. see if I can get any of them working. This one here, I think it's the AMD as well. But yeah, if you're PC technically minded here, is it because like there's no memory that I'm not getting nothing up on screen? Because I honestly can't remember, to be honest with you. No, due to having a lot of illness, stress, depression, anxiety and stuff like that, I just can't remember how to completely build a PC. That's why my last one I bought, well the last two I actually bought off the internet, complete built ones. I wouldn't mind getting back into building them, but I don't know. If you know what I'm doing wrong, you know, leave a comment, because you know, I thought even without memory on the board, you should still be able to get something on screen like the BIOS, and I'm not getting nothing on the BIOS. So either the motherboard's dead, but the processor, you know, the processor fan and the board fans are spinning. Do I need, you know, the proper memory plugged in before I get like a BIOS screen come up? Oh, hang on, I know probably why. It's got no battery in it. Let me pop out this battery. No, hold on a minute. Back in a second, guys, back in a second. Right, it didn't have one of these button batteries in. So let me try again. Maybe that's the reason why it wasn't working. Memory. What one did I use to put in on the memory? One of these ones. I think it might have been that one. So I'll try this one again. Pull that out for now. That one. See, none of these computers come with memory, which is a shame because it would have been easier for me if I had memory in them. Right, plug the power supply back in. Turn that on. Try again. See if we get anything now. Oh! Yep, that's what's doing it, guys. That. I need a keyboard. Hang on a minute, give me a second, I need a keyboard. Right, one keyboard. let's do Alt Control Delete. I think it's F10 or F2. Right. So we have got life in this one. Is that a 4 gig for 444 meg? Prime Active Controller, USB storage. So it's a Athlon 64 x 2 dual core processor, 4000 plus speed, 21 megahertz, 400 megs DRM, so it's MSI. Right, let's do Alt Control. I think it's F2, I'm not sure, to get into the BIOS. No. Can't remember how to get into the BIOS setting. Let's try F12. So it's not F12. Let's try Escape key. No, not Escape key. I can't remember how to get into the BIOS. I don't think it's F10 because F10 is usually the boot up, I think. No. Oh well. Well, at least we know that this is that Athlon 64 dual core processor. Memory says 448 megabits. So I don't think we're going to get much on here. You know, I can put a hard drive in and another CD if I want to, I suppose. But it's going to take a little time for me to sit down and sort all this out and get things up and running properly. Now I know why I won't get nothing on screen, because I think with all these computers the battery's been taken out. So I need to get some more batteries. I've only got one more battery. Now I might take one out from the other boards if there's any in them. There's a battery in there, but I don't know if that's still working or not, to be honest with you. I know I've got some batteries knocking around somewhere. I'll just have to find them. Right, well, at least we know that this one is definitely working, and it's an AMD 64. I need to get more memory though, because I just don't know what memory I need to put in them. If I can get the memory cheap and build 3 or 4 computers out of them, then I can knock the computers out. Sell them cheap on eBay or something. I'll have to get this one working, and this one. Definitely the AMD. It may be this one, but this one's quite heavy actually. That'd probably cost about £15–20 postage. These ones probably about 10–15 quid to post. So I've got to be careful on like the cost factor as well. If it means like, testing the motherboards out, taking the motherboards out, keeping the processors in there, and the fan, at least I know I'm going to get something that way. So really, I'm going to do a little check up on the motherboard on this one, what is it? It's a K9AG Neo 2 KA9G K9AG. Let's have a look. K9AG. I'm always forgetting things rather quickly. K9AG Neo 2. Alright, let's go on. So I've only got one then battery left. Right. K9. Now if that's the one, they're selling that. Yeah, I think that's the same one. £11 with no processor, no fan. Is it working? Items in good working condition. MSI. No, that's a different one. $28 from Australia. K9NG. So I'm only seeing the one, being this one. That is the motherboard. You know, if I don't know what processors it's taking. But I could probably put, like, you know, a little deal, motherboard, processor, a processor fan, and put it up for about 25, maybe 30 quid as a complete system. Maybe you know, with a hard drive in, DVD, a couple of like other little cards in, you know, about 40 quid, 50 quid as a PC. So yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. But that's all that stuff, you know, I did get, you know, generally, you know, on an honest basis, you know, I knocked on the door, I asked them. The laptops were around the back of like an old PC store, you know, in black plastic bins, in the dump, you know, doing a little bit of dumpster diving, you know, they was all knackered, as you can see. I don't even think the motherboards are going to work. The only thing I'm probably going to do is take the keyboards off and probably dump the rest. I might take the motherboards out and throw them into like a scrap bin with some other like motherboards I've got from DVDs and hard drives and microwaves and stuff like that. You know, just do a big deal. You know, a whole box of like motherboards, sell them on eBay, like scrap lot for whatever I can get on them. The laptops, you know, the working ones. This one here, it does work. If I was to put that on eBay as it is, I would have put like requires power supply and new battery, and monitor needs a bit of attention, because sometimes you have to put the monitor down, up and down a couple of times for it to come on, actually light up. But you know, even scrap value, that can be about 15 quid, 20 quid. without the hard drive on it. But the problem is I don't know how to take the hard drive out on this one, and I'd probably take the memory out as well. So I'd scrap that out, take the hard drive out and the memory out, and sell it as used parts probably. The DVDs, right, so I'm still working on these ones actually. I did get some Sky remote controls. This one works on this one here. I've got 3 other types of Sky remote controls to try on that one, but none of them worked. But I'd give those a go again. That's the other Virgin Media modem, which I'm going to be scrapping out. That's one of the hard drives. It does spin up. I can hear it spinning up, but it's not being detected on the PC. It might be one of the hard drives which you use for CCTV or something, I don't know. But my hard drive collection is building up down now to probably about 16, 17 hard drives now. 2 of them are, well, I'd say about 5 or 6 of them are mine anyway. A couple of them I pulled out from old what ones were they? Yeah, a couple of them I pulled out from old Sky, the black Sky boxes like that. 2 of those. A couple I pulled out from hard drives I pulled out from some of the computers which I got from down the road. The guy who gave me the computer and that ordnance cutlery kind of stuff, that had 2 hard drives in, so I pulled them out as well. Some of those are IDE as well. I'm saying like at least half of those are mine anyway, why I've had them, and backed up data for my YouTube videos and paranormal videos and other kind of videos and just general videos, you know, kind of thing. So half of those are mine originally, but half I've actually pulled out from other devices, and they all do work. I think the lowest one there's about a 40 gig one, I think. So but this one wasn't working until I put it on a PC, and I went into the hard drive settings. It did pick it up, and I got it to read. I formatted it. Now it's working. Originally it had X saying it didn't work. Well, it does work now because I got it working. Well, anyway, that's it. That's the update for now. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what else I did get. Means going back in the living room, which I can't be bothered to do, but I did find a little casino gambling kit out on the street, and that was before I went up the road and found those desktop PCs and laptops and that recorder. I put it kind of like in the bush so no one would see it, and I went back and got it last night. And also in the same garden, a little roulette wheel I found there as well, so I went and got those last night. So you know, I don't need them. You know, I've actually got one of my own casino gambling thingamajigs somewhere, so that one I'll probably knock off to someone cheap. But anyway, that I'm going to check up on how much that's worth. I'll also check up on the other one later on and see what that's worth, if it's the right one in the right box. You know, if I can't get all of them computers working, which I don't expect to do, as long as the motherboard's working, I can always just like sell them as they are, like, you know, second-hand motherboards, or if they don't work, I sell them as parts. If I can't sell them parts, and I put them in like a big container and sell them as scrap. Well, anyway, I'm not sure if I'm going out tomorrow. I'm not sure what the weather's going to be tomorrow anyway. Weekend, I will probably try to make at least 1 or 2 computers and do a video of me trying to make a computer work. And yeah, I'll catch you later. Cheers.